so this is gonna be me explaining about my mom.
Oh my god!
I don't know why me and her aren't talking anymore. We was okay for a while, but we'd always argue. Like, we'd always couldn't really get along when we talked on the phone. She just bring up past and stuff, but which I like accuse me of things that she did to us. So like things happened to us when we were little. She would always put it on me because I was the oldest, I guess. So, and I'm the one that finally stood up for me and my brothers whenever things were going on that was bad, and I just went into her dad, told him everything. I'm not gonna go in like very deep details just because of YouTube standards. Like, you're not allowed to talk about certain topics on YouTube, but I will say it had to do with her boyfriend at the time, which was years ago. I was just 9. He did some inappropriate things to me when I was little, and I had to go tell my dad finally after a few months of it going on. And to this day, my mom kind of still tries not to believe it or whatever, and she tries to kind of make me feel bad about it, even though I was just 9 years old. I obviously was a kid. My intentions were never to do anything with that man, obviously, because like, I was just 9 years old. But I don't know if she still talks to him. I wouldn't think so, but we never know. I mean, she had a phone number, and then her number got cut off, I guess, because she didn't pay for it. Or some story that she told me anyways, that her friends that she was on a phone plan with, they cut her phone bill off, but yet she still has a job, and she still doesn't have a phone that she's paying for to call or text people, I guess, on. And if she does, she hasn't contacted me and let me know what her new number is and keep contact with me. She tries to make her mom, which is my grandma, feel like I don't care about her, because when she was in the hospital, it was like last year, this year, something like that, she was trying to say that I didn't care about her because I didn't call her, come visit her when she was in the hospital, and when I didn't even know she was in the hospital, because my mom didn't even tell me that until after the fact that she was already home for about a month or two, and found out that she actually had died there at the hospital, but they were able to bring her back. And so she, of course, made my grandma feel like I didn't give a damn about her, and that was not the case. I freaked out whenever I found out the truth, that, I didn't know this. It really upset me because I was like, well, why would I not have been told? But my mom just doesn't give a crap about us kids. She's always tried to say she loves us and stuff when she sees us or talk to us on the phone every so often. We literally went years without even hearing from her. The only reason why she kind of got back in my life again was when I was 18. I found out I was pregnant, and then the girl that was doing taxis was her friend, that she was still talking to. So that's kind of how we got back together, talking to each other and stuff. But if it wasn't for that, like, I still would never had this relationship with her. And really, there's no relationship because after I lived with her for like after the baby was born and all that, for like 2 months, I moved out, and I haven't seen her except for that Christmas, that one year that Logan, my son, was 1, and I have not seen her ever since. And like, when I tell you, like, we don't really talk on the phone, we really do not talk on the phone. We used to talk some throughout the year, but like, I haven't heard from her in like a long time now because of her saying that her phone got cut off and all that, which is, it is true, her phone is cut off because like I've called it and stuff, and another guy has her new number. But the thing is, like, I know she always has to have another phone, like at least another new number, and she's not contacting. So like, yeah, I mean, it's just very confusing because like, I just feel like she just doesn't really care about me and love me like a real mom should, because she's never really been there. Like, she let me live there when I was with her when I was going through a hard time, but it really was still a struggle even then, because me and her was like still kind of like, I was trying to fix our relationship and bond with her, but at the same time it still felt like all she wanted to do is complain and argue and cause problems with me. And so yeah, I finally just couldn't live with her anymore because I couldn't handle that. And I mean, I hope she sees this video, because like, I really want her to see how I feel. I mean, I've been feeling like this for years, and I feel like shit every day because I feel like my own mom doesn't love me. And I think it's because she's jealous too, because I'm a better mom than she ever was, and I don't put guys before my child. And I always make sure that he's taken care of, and I always be there for him, and I'm always, you know, just being what a mom should be. And I feel like since she couldn't provide that for me and my two brothers, I feel like that's what caused a lot of her issues with me, because she could see that I could handle it, even though, and she had me around 18 or 19 too, so she has to see that her own daughter can do it, and she couldn't. So, because also the truth is too, was when I was born, my parents, like my dad would work a lot, so I don't really blame him, but like my mom wouldn't really keep me home with her. She would always call my grandma and have my grandma come get me. So really from the start, she really didn't want to be a mom. But my dad would try to work 2, 3 jobs whenever he was really young, and so yeah, like he tried way more, and he's a good dad. Like he's a really good dad. So I love my dad, but for my mom, it's a different story. Like she always tries to tell us things that were bad about our dad, but the truth is, like our dad always stuck to the plate and was always there for us. Always had food for us when we were there, and like my brothers would always lived with him. He never went to live with. They never lived with somebody else. They always lived with him. The only reason why I didn't always live with my dad is because I grew up with my grandma. So, but I still lived with my dad for a couple years. But every weekend I would still be at my nanny's house. So, yeah, that's. But I only did that for 2 years. But he saw I wasn't really happy with that because I grew up with her. So, but I still would go and spend the night at my dad's house, stuff like that. And I had my own like room with my sister and stuff like that. So like it was never like my dad. My dad would always wanted me, like he never gave me up. Like it was just my mom that was a piece of crap. I mean, my dad was always there. If I needed to talk to him, he was there. If I needed him, he was there. Like he was always a good dad. But my mom, on the other hand, she was not a good mom, and she still isn't. Like she still doesn't try to have anything to do with us. So yeah, that's the whole thing about it. That's why I posted that one video with the sad song titled "Why Mom." I just wanted to put this out there. I'm not obviously saying her real name, so I know I can't get in trouble for it. And her picture is obviously not in this video. So yes, but hopefully that clears up everything, and I hope you guys understand. And if you can relate to me, if you need to talk to me, you can hit up my social medias. It's on here on my YouTube channel, and we can talk about things like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye guys.